Hi, it's Mark here with Nord How to Hustle. I was not planning to do any video recording or unboxing today. It is a beautiful day, but since my boxes are in the garage, that doesn't help me too much. But what I was doing is looking online to see if I could get a cheap desk to add to our family office so that I can stop sorting and testing things from the garage on the kitchen table. And I was online looking for cheap desks and happened across somebody giving away some Kinder Surprise toys for free. And I thought, hey, Kinder Surprise toys, some of those are worth money, not all of them. I know a lot of them are overproduced, but I thought, hey, there was a box basically, and I'll show the listing that I saw. And I said, hey, if I could swing by and get these, that would be great. Just so happens that the people also had a desk. So that desk back there, if nothing else, it justified the fact that I could go and pick up those surprise eggs. Now, what I didn't count on is the woman loading my van with stuff. There's Playmobil, surprise egg toys, and other stuff. And since I've been unboxing on video, I figured let's go through it together. So I'm going to set up the garage and we'll bring these things in batch by batch and see what I got. Okay, here I am. We're set up a little differently so I can get a little closer to the camera because these are some close-up items. From time to time, I think I'll grab the camera so that you can look. Some of them are great because it looks like they're in clear top boxes. So you can see here, this is a bunch of surprise toys that are little trucks and cars. So Fireball, that one says. Yeah, here's a Muba Mula, a furniture delivery truck, an old style one. They're also, and I don't know if these are surprise egg toys or not, these little wooden stringy dangle things. And whatever these are. Oh, they look like little cameos. Oh, they're tiny picture frames with little silhouettes in them, and they even have like a little cardboard stand on the back. So I honestly do not know anything about surprise egg toys. So like, I don't know what this is. Looks like a bumper car or something. But those of you who do, maybe you see something interesting in here, you can let me know. I'll be doing a lot of research. Not that I needed any more research to do with all the stuff that I have in the garage that needs researching. But yeah, because I really know nothing about this stuff. Okay, this you can't really see through just a little bit. So I'll have to open it up, take a look at it. Okay. It looks like there's some weird sort of clown car. Maybe like a circus train. Little train cars, little tiny train cars. Yeah, just random. Oh yeah, here's a locomotive. Little train locomotive. And then some weird grasshoppery looking, I don't know what these guys are. Grasshopper guys. Oh yeah, some other weird little clown car mobiles. But yeah, interesting. Again, I have no idea. The only one I looked up, I don't know where it is, but I saw something that looks Star Warsy. I don't know when we'll come across that. And so I briefly looked that up when I ran in the house to get a snack, but we'll see when we come across that. So here we have the typical thing here, at least in Germany. They're these hippopotami or hippopotamuses. What is it? I don't know. Is it Greek or is it Latin? I don't know. So yeah, little hippopotamus bride and elephant wedding photographer. So it looks like this is like the wedding. There's some hippopotamus waving a little handkerchief. So hippopotamus wedding. Again, no idea. Overproduced worthless nonsense or something valuable. Okay, here, if you can look in there, you see a lot of sort of like Wild West, Native American stuff. Here's some guy holding a pipe. Looks like he's racistly portrayed Asian guy. I don't know, sort of odd. Sort of a South American kind of look. Then over here, what are these? Oh, here's like a fox behind a fence with 2 geese. It looks like there's a lot of fence related things. Here's 2 cats in a fence. And then a bunch of these insects inside of flowers. More fence related things. I like the little fences. That's cute. Okay. Now, is this one broken? Looks like it might be. So be careful with that. Did I already open this one? No, I don't think so. Oh. A lot. This is where I'll have to grab the camera. So, as you can see, we have a lot of little animals doing different things. Some foxes, bears, hippos, alligators or crocodiles down there. Some weird little, I don't know what these are. Funny potato face looking things. So yeah, a variety. Oh, here's actually a, looks like a cake. So let's close that up. I'll go to the next one, which is also there, not see-through. A bunch sort of the same. I mean, not the same, but similar. Oh, sorry. Got to get a good view on here. You can see, yeah, clown elephants. There's some snails. What's this one say? Hallenbad. Oh, so like a indoor pool. So like a whole city of snails, I guess. And oh, a couple of the actual eggs left over. But yeah, this apparently the woman who lived here, I think this is the one I just opened, right? Yeah. The woman who lived at this house, her children were cleaning it out, and they were about my age, and she couldn't live there anymore. And she had, I guess, been bored and collected all of these. So, okay, there's a little walking Mother Goose sort of thing. Pig in a wheelbarrow. Some buffaloes. Just a wide variety of toys. And I don't even know if these are all from Kinder Company, Kinder eggs. Because again, not an expert by any means. But I really just thought it would be fun. Something fun to grab for free. That, well, even if it wasn't worth much, it would be fun for my son Oliver to go through at some point. Good little Easter surprises and everything, but the volume. Be right back. All right. These look like they're all see-through, which is nice. That I don't have to hold the camera. This look like sort of astronaut themed. I don't know for sure what they're all supposed to be. But there's little blue figures and other construction workers and things. More funny potato heads. And hippos and crocodiles. Let's see. We have some brightly colored animals. A lot of little ducks or chicks, and then some Santa Claus and angel things up there, it looks like. Again, it doesn't mean anything to me, but maybe it means something to you if you're interested in this stuff. It looks like a lot of bears wearing lederhosen down there. Those are sort of interesting. And then some more hippopotamuses. Here are the Star Wars ones. You can see I thought they were cool. There's R2-D2. They're all hippos dressed as Star Wars characters. Now I see in here, I think, oh, not that one, but like I said, I looked these up because I thought they were so interesting and thought they must be worth something. And a complete set, and I guess there's 10 in a set, and they were selling for like 10 euros. Oh, that is very cool. There's a little Boba Fett. I don't know if she has. I would imagine with all the stuff she has a complete set. But this I saw online. Yay! This is Darth Vader, the little blue hippo wearing a Darth Vader costume. But I had seen online this, and this is the black edition, it's called. And these were selling for like close to 20 euros for one piece. I only see one in here. But that's 20 euros. If I can sell that. R2-D2. I mean, but they're just cute. For people who like Star Wars collectibles, these are just a fun thing to have. I'm not a collector myself, as far as collectible figures and things, but I can imagine that the Star Wars ones will be easy to sell. Next batch. Okay, these are smaller boxes. This one has some ducks, little ducklings, looks like, doing different things, playing soccer, riding a skateboard. Oh, interesting. Whatever these are, they are transparent. Oh, and now I see they each have a little die in there, like a little 6-sided die, and they have numbers on them. I don't know, are they different animals, or are they... Oh, I have no idea. That doesn't look like an animal. Some weird thing. Ghosts or something? Monsters? No idea, but they have numbers and little dice inside them. Again, interesting to look at. Oh, it's the same thing. More ducks. I thought maybe I'd put it in the wrong place. Are these moles? Yeah, it looks like a bunch of moles. Like, so here's a creepy looking mole. Creepy looking white mole. There's a female mole with a surfboard, and yeah. A mole walking a caterpillar. I don't know. Anyway, so this is a bunch of different moles. This one looks to be elephants, circus elephants. So elephants doing different circus things. And like, what's crazy, she just kept bringing stuff out, and like all these boxes too. She's just, I mean, these collector boxes are worth something. You can sell those. Okay, this looks like monkeys. Monkeys doing a variety of things here. And then I'll have to open this up because I don't know what's in those garbage can looking things. So there are some, velvety gorillas. Velvety gorilla, of different colors. And then I don't know what these are. Do you push them? Oh, I guess they launch maybe. So they're, I don't know, but they have like a little shape that looks like a, I don't know, snail, snake. So they each have some sort of animal on top, and then it looks like you would push them and, oh, they spin pop. They pop out and spin. So you put them on, turn them, okay. That's what they are. Make sure these closed up. Like a mountain. I'll get more. Okay. I believe these are the last of these Kinder Surprise things. Here you can see a wide variety of things. Hard for me to even describe them all. And again, I'll probably get intimately familiar here with surprise toys, because I'll be looking all this stuff up to make sure I'm not giving things away like for nothing. And I'm really hoping that the toys themselves are as old as this show box, which cost $4.95 in German marks, which means it's pre-1999. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was showing you and not even looking. So there's Smurfs in there too. I didn't know that they did Smurf stuff, but I guess there was a Smurf thing. So there's some Smurfs in there. Here's some space-themed stuff. Insane. Just the sheer volume. And that people, like, it amazes me. I have a friend who does some thrifting and reselling in Minnesota, and it amazes me, we were talking about it, that people just give stuff away or throw stuff away, that I don't know if they're unaware or they're too lazy, or like, because this on eBay, if you put this on eBay as just a big lot, you're going to get someone to give you money. And I mean, that people aren't interested in money is, I mean, a benefit to me, I guess. Here's a bunch of different things in here. I'll have to look through it more carefully, but you can sort of see the variety. And the last one is sort of a mix. There's some, looks like building sets that still haven't been unwrapped. Is there a date on here at all? No. Some others. Here's a couple of penguins in plastic, and then just some tops and spinners. A couple of walking owls, it looks like. You pull them and little walking owl figures. Again, I don't know the age on any of these. Some plastic horses, some butterfly magnets, and these look to actually be ceramic. So here's like a little ceramic bear doing a headstand. And is that, oh no, that's, this one's not ceramic, but it's another magnet. Pencil toppers, a cow pencil topper, cow pencil topper riding a bike. Yeah, and some plastic cats. So that is the Kinder Surprise egg stuff that I got. But while I was there and I told her, oh, I thought this might be fun for my son, who's 7 years old. She says, maybe you like Playmobil. We've got lots of Playmobil. Why don't you take that? So now let's look at some Playmobil. Okay, we'll start with the obvious here, which is a Viking ship with a lot of Vikings on it. So I don't know with Playmobil if they have years. It's not old. It looks like not so old. 2000 maybe. So not really old. But even 2000, if it's complete, it could be worth extra, and even just as figures. Like at the flea markets and garage sales, people would sell this for 15, 20 euros with a Viking ship with all the figures. So, cool. Horse-drawn cart. Looks in pretty good shape. My son actually got one of these free, probably 5-6 years ago. I picked out of, someone was putting things out for collection, and I saw this, but it was beat up. And he used it as an outside toy, but this one looks pretty nice. But yeah, that's your horse-drawn cart. I don't know what this is. There's a guy with an eye patch in there, and a bunch of crates. And it looks like a bunch of like pigeons, geese, rabbits. Maybe it's like an animal cellar, like a medieval animal cellar. Oh, here's some pigs in a cart. Again, I also don't know anything about Playmo and if there's any value in this stuff. This, I was looking for a date because it is sealed. It looks just like green fencing, sealed in the bag, which for most toys means it's pretty good. Sealed in the bag. Here is the bag. It is not sealed. There's a fox in here, a baby fox. I mean, just random stuff. A little hedge line, a little girl, it looks like. This does look like an older style, but I don't know. Yeah. Again, can't be bad. This looks like a little pond of some kind. Here's just a bag of fancy looking figures with big giant button chops. A horse. Well, this is an unrelated wooden wheelbarrow. And this is, it looks like, for the most part, oh, these are, do those ships actually float? Maybe. So here is a motor. A motor, I don't know if it will still function, but yeah, it looks like you put a battery in there, maybe a AA battery, hook it up onto the bottom of the boat, and then there's a little propeller back there. And it looks like I have 3 of those in here, which would make sense because if you saw the beginning of the video, there's an unmistakable other ship in there. But here you can see this is just a bunch of Playmo figures and accessories. Here's a Civil War, looks like, Civil War flag. And all I went for was a box of surprise eggs. Like surprise egg toys. That's it. I saw that and said, it's a 20-minute drive, but why not? I got a desk, all the surprise egg toys you saw, and we're just starting on the Playmobil. Okay, here we have a rescue boat with a little dinghy and some people in there, and it looks like also there's a spot on the bottom for one of those motors to fit, so that might be the 3rd boat, or the last one, saving the biggest for last. Don't know if it's the best, but it's the biggest. And this is also a box of Playmo, except for at the last second she said, could you use a recorder, which is a flute, Blockflöte. And my son is taking music lessons. He's currently learning the clarinet. And we used to have these because my wife played when she was young. Everyone in Europe plays these when they're young, I think. And but we got rid of hers, and so I said, sure. Okay, here we have some knights. There's a black knight. This looks like the white knight, maybe the king. Oh, this is the pink knight. And indeed, it looks like one of the Playmo female faces. Nice. Oh, another one, another pink knight. Looks like a race car driver, motorcycle racer or something. Oh, it's a Strandkorb, a beach basket on the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. This is what you rent on the beach. They look uncomfortable to me, but we've never rented one. They fold down so that when it gets windy and cold, which it will, you can close them up. Big box full of accessories, guns and things. Small box of sabers and cannonballs. Some building platforms. And again, I don't know if there's dates on this stuff. Yeah, like this is 2006. So again, it's not like super vintage, but it's free Playmobil. This looks like it was never opened. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is though. Maybe it's just bag 1 of several. I don't know. Street lamp. It's heavy. So does that mean it actually works if it has a battery in it? Little piece of garden. Yeah, some more medieval fantasy figures, which my son loves. He spends his own money on those. Oh, here's the diver, the deep sea diver. And a mix of about probably 8 or 10 other little figures in here. Girl with a big dress. Tree. Some potted houseplants. But yeah, whether it has like super eBay value or not, this is just, to me, crazy that someone would say, oh, you happen to be here? Why don't you take all of our Playmobil? One more big thing from Playmobil before we move on to the other stuff. All right. So here we have the big Playmobil galleon with a number of pirates. I guess it is a pirate ship. It's got the pirate flag flying. A number of pirates on here. I don't know how complete this is, but the fact that all the sails are here and not torn is probably a good thing for anybody who wants to buy it, even to play with it. I don't know if there's supposed to be cannons in all these. I guess there's some stuff under here. I'll have to dig through it. There are a number of cannons, so they just have to be positioned correctly. Treasure chest. Again, as the father of a 7-year-old, it's hard to justify putting this online when I could just be like really, really popular for giving him this, even for his birthday or something like that. But I did promise my wife, because I had a problem. Before I got the garage of stuff that I'm not interested in at all, I was always looking online for free things for kids, because I had a kid. I still do. So I would end up bringing home just bulk of free toys and free books, and rather than saving them for a holiday, I would just say, here, you want some free toys? You want some free book? Unfortunately, rightfully so, my wife was like, that doesn't work. He's getting too used to this. You're giving him things all year long. Then Christmas, his birthday, they mean nothing. So now I'm still allowed to get free stuff, but then I have to save it for a holiday to give it to him. So his birthday is in May. It's a long wait, but yeah. Unless I look it up online, it's worth like 150 euros, and then he's getting Pokemon cards. Okay, I'll get a few more things to show you that she gave me that are in different categories, sort of, but might be interesting. Okay, here is, looks like Coast Guard. So he should go in the boat. And this is probably a rescue pike. So we'll put that in the boat. There also were a couple of games she asked if I would take. This one looks cool. I think my wife might even enjoy it. Albert Einstein's Genius something or other. It looks like, you use wooden blocks to solve different puzzles. So that's also a potential birthday present for my wife. If I can't give stuff to my son just out of the blue, then she doesn't get stuff either. This is new. A new game. I have no idea what it is. Ring Frei. But I can look it up because it is still new in cellophane. And that kind of thing usually sells pretty easily. And this is Play Your Life. And I'll have to look at what the rules are and what it's all about, and see if it's something that my wife and I might play, or my wife and her friends and I might play. Otherwise, I might put it out at the next garage sale. But the brand new game in cellophane, I'll have to look it up, and I'll put a comp on here so you can see if it's worth anything or not. There's one more type of thing in bulk that I'm going to show you next. So it's rather common in Germany for grocery stores, and actually in other places, when we lived in Belgium, it was the same. Grocery stores to have sort of, giveaways where you spend €5 and you get something. And it was a number of years ago, because it was before our son was born, that Rewe, a chain here in Germany, was giving away Disney Wikis. So these are like Go-Go's. Like, if you're familiar with Go-Go's, these are like Disney Go-Go's, little plastic figures, and they were collectible. At the time, I collected them for my nephews, who have now all grown, in the US, and would bring them back and give them to them for Christmas and birthdays and things. This woman really collected them. I never even bothered having a box because I didn't collect them that seriously that I was going to pay additional money for boxes. But she did, and each box has a little game book and guide, and then a complete set of all 30 characters. There is also a glitter Mickey that I don't know if that's in here, but she has all 1 through 30. I don't know if she kept all the stickers in each one, but I haven't opened these, but according to the daughter who had me take them all, every single one of these is a complete set. I looked online just because I couldn't help it, and someone did sell a complete set recently for 15 euros plus shipping, but they're also available for less than 10. So I'm not sure what was with that 15. I'll have to look more closely. But yeah, from the looks of it, every single one of these is a complete set of Disney Wikis things. Part of me says I should bring these back to the US and put them on eBay over there, because Disney is a much bigger thing in the US than it is in Germany. And since they didn't have these available in the US at grocery stores, I would imagine they might be even more sought after in the US than they are here. So I might bring a couple with me and see. But look at that. Like, even if they're only worth 5 euros a piece plus shipping, that's like 30 euros worth of Disney Wikis. So all in all, for a day I wasn't going to do any recording or any unboxing, I ended up finding a lot of value in classified ads for free stuff. So I had been doing that long before the garage, and have made some minor money just collecting things that were free, either using them at home or selling them at our next yard sale, mostly giving them to my son to play with. But this was a haul that I did not expect at all. So, well, before I go pick up my son from school, I have to find a place to hide all this stuff. And again, if you want to see what other weird adventures I get up to outside of my mystery garage, or if you want to follow along with the rest of the mystery garage and see what I find in this warehouse full of stuff that I bought, you can subscribe. Otherwise, you can like any of the videos you like, comment if you have something to tell me, especially if you know anything about any of the stuff that I got today that I should not overlook. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.